everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your July 2019 monthly tarot forecast. I just wanted to very quickly, guys, make a quick introduction video showing you the decks that I'm going to be using for this month's forecast. I am switching it up just a little bit, so if you do like this new format, definitely let me know. You can comment below, also like the video, share the video. So what I'm doing here for the month of July is I am using the Celtic Cross spread. I'm going in with the Crystal Visions tarot deck for that. And then what I normally do is I normally will use the Hanson Roberts deck if I feel the need to clarify anything. So what I'm doing this month is I'm going to be doing a second layer with the Hanson Roberts deck. So I'm putting down a second layer just to go more in depth with the Hanson Roberts deck. And then if I feel the need to clarify any further, what I'm doing this month is I'm going in with the Gypsy Oracle cards. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to be pulling you an overall additional guidance card for the month. The deck that I'm using for that is the Witchlings Oracle deck by Paulina Cassidy. And then I am also going to be pulling you a career-focused oracle from the Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Focusing on love and relationship matters using the Romance Angel Oracle deck, also by Doreen Virtue. And then we are going to be looking at health and well-being using the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards. So again, guys, if this is something that you like, definitely let me know below in the comments. If you are ever interested in how I do my private readings, I use a similar format. Instead of using the 2 layers, I actually use 4 for my private readings. So if you're ever wondering how I do my private readings, that's exactly how I do them. If you are interested in purchasing a private reading, my link is below for my website, northeasttarot.com. You can purchase a reading from my online store. If you prefer to pay with PayPal, I do have a PayPal link below, so you can use PayPal. And if you are interested in purchasing a gift card for someone, I am now offering gift cards for sale on my website as well. So that link is below if that's something you're interested in. All right, guys, so stay tuned for the reading. Hi, Aries. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your July 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, like I mentioned in the introduction video, I am using the Crystal Visions tarot deck for this reading. There's the Ace of Pentacles, very nice. I'm going to stick this back in because I want to shuffle a little bit more, Aries. Like I mentioned in that video, I will be going in with the second layer. I am using the Hanson Roberts tarot deck for that, and then I'm going to be pulling you lots of additional guidance cards. All right, so focusing on the month of July 2019, Aries. What does Aries need to know? Upcoming future messages for Aries. Okay, that is so interesting. I keep seeing that over and over again, Aries. Many of the other signs have had that same card in the same position. So definitely watch your other signs. All right, so the overall energy, Aries, for you guys for the month of July is we have the 4 of Cups. All right, let's see here. you have a lot of pentacles. You have a lot of pentacles here, which is nice. And we just had that Ace of Pentacles fly out for you guys. So for some of you, you have money coming in. Now, Four of Cups for me can be someone who's feeling, okay, someone who's feeling a little bored emotionally, a little flat. It's not a bad energy by any means. But maybe some of you within your career, you might be feeling like a little bored, a little uninspired. Maybe you want something more. Some of you Aries could be moving towards maybe looking for a new job. With the Four of Cups, for me, this is someone who wants more. What's interesting is underneath the Four of Cups is the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, and there is the Ace of Wands. Wow, Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, the Fool. Very nice, Aries. So some of you are manifesting new beginnings here. You're about to go on a new adventure. First, yes, some of you need to plant those seeds with the Seven of Pentacles, and you need to take those steps forward. Some of you right now could be feeling bored. So within your career, some of you may be feeling a little bored, but you're about to take that leap and maybe plant those seeds. Those seeds will need time to grow, but I do see some of you moving towards something new. Now, if you're older, if you don't work for a living, I mean, this could be with a project, this could be with something else. The Four of Cups can even be an offer that's coming in for some of you Aries. You might have to compromise a little bit. It might not be exactly what you were hoping for, but it still would allow for you to maybe make some changes and plant those seeds and move in a new direction. And so for some of you, maybe needing to compromise, and this could be with that Ace of Pentacles that we seen flip out earlier with this Ace of Rods. Here at the center, I have the Ten of Pentacles crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. So we have some earth energy here. So I could be reading for some Aries, Taurus cuspers, or maybe you're an Aries who has earth in your chart. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I see some of you very focused on your finances here, very focused on your career here right at the start of the month. If you don't work for a living, it could be something else like a project or the home, family matters, anything to do with property, assets, inheritances, things like that. Possessions, Queen of Pentacles energy. For those of you that this is like a partner or a family member, you might have this earth energy around you that you're maybe dealing with here at the start of the month. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Those of you that are starting a business, I think that this will be very good. And it could be because maybe you're bored. Maybe you're bored within your career. And so you might actually be in the process of maybe starting your own business, Aries. Here at your foundation, I have the Lovers card, which could have been you making a decision here prior, a life-changing decision. Other Aries, your relationship. Your relationship was significant here prior. Now, I have a couple of tens here in the spread. So maybe some of you, a cycle is completing. This could be within your love life. For some of you, we have the Lovers card here, and then in the recent past, I do have the Three of Cups. And so maybe those of you that you have something going on the love front, this is a very social energy. I mean, you could have been hanging out with someone. You might have been extremely social here in the month of June, going out, having fun. Maybe some of you Aries reunited with someone. Could be this earth sign energy. But what's interesting is crowning you, we have this Ten of Swords. And again, I mentioned that some other signs had this. And so watch your other signs. With the Ten of Swords in this position, this is crowning you. This is you, first of all, knowing that a cycle is completing, knowing that you went through the worst of something and you're closing the door on that. Yes, there could be some Aries that maybe you feel betrayed or stabbed in the back in some way. But again, with the Ten of Swords in this position, it's like you're very much aware, and I think you're moving forward. Again, you're closing the door. And that's why we see you moving forward, planting seeds, maybe taking that leap of faith. Here around the second week in the near future position, we have the Page of Pentacles, which could be some sort of financial news or an offer that's coming in. Could be an offer to make a little extra money here. If you're waiting on news in regards to your business, if you're a business owner, it could be coming in here around the second week. Those of you partnered Aries, or those of you where there is like a family matter that's important here, there could be something going on with your child here at this time. Some of you Aries females, you certainly could be a mother. You might have a family. And so there could be news coming in here, maybe in regards to the child, if not financial. You know, something could be going on with the child here at this time. What's interesting is in the position of your power, Aries, I have the Devil. And so this is energy here around the second, third week. All things in moderation. Some of you Aries could be tempted to do something here at this time. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn because we have this Earth energy. And so some of you maybe have Earth in your chart, or you're dealing with a Capricorn. But how others are viewing you, we do have the King of Wands. So I'm definitely reading for some male Aries. This is how you're being viewed, which is someone who is very passionate, ambitious, creative. He can be a very attractive male. And so this is how you're being viewed. If this is not you, Aries, this could be someone close to you. This could be your partner. This is someone you're maybe spending time with here at this time, or someone who's important to you. Now, those of you that are being tempted here at this time, you could be tempted by a King of Wands. In the hopes and fears, we have the Five of Pentacles. I think that some of you, that's the difficulty that you went through, the difficult time, the difficult cycle. It was on the financial front. So some of you are coming out of that. I think you're fearing, you know, any more financial struggles or difficulties, not feeling financially secure or something lacking in your life. This is just a fear, though. And then energy, Aries, that you have leaving the month of July, going into August, we have the Empress. So very nice. Very, very nice. So again, I'm definitely reading for some Aries mothers, some Aries females. Now, threes represent growth, expansion, and you do have a couple of threes here. I also have the Lover's card here. So some of you may be dealing with a three-party situation. Could be like a love triangle, but not, you know, not necessarily here. It could be something with the family. But threes are all about growth. And so with the Empress, for those of you that are starting something new, you're planting those seeds. You might be really seeing growth here at this time. Something could be growing, something really could be expanding. You might be incredibly creative here at this time. And those Aries that have maybe been trying to start a family or trying to conceive, it could be happening here right at the end of the month. And maybe you had difficulties in that area. And so pregnancy could be coming up for you, Aries. For some of you, that might be right at the end of the month. This is that very fertile energy. So just be aware for those of you that are partnered. Let's go in now, Aries, with a second layer here. This is just to add a little bit more depth to the reading. Looking at July for Aries. then here at the bottom of this deck, I have the King of Cups. So maybe a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person is significant. This could be a male that some of you are dealing with. For some of you, it's a Scorpio, and we do have a couple here. So definitely reading for those of you Aries where it is a relationship matter. We do have the Ten of Cups now with death, and so, I mean, we have several tens. For some of you, a cycle is definitely completing. We have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. This could be for those Aries that are married or you have a family with someone. We do have death here, and so you could be experiencing some great change here in July. But for some of you, this could be you and your family moving house. It doesn't have to be like a relationship ending. For some of you, a relationship could be transforming. Some of you may be starting a family. You could be transforming, or your life is you know, things are changing and they will never be the same. Some of you could be starting a family. You could be moving house. This has to do with you and your family, your loved one, your partner. Here at your foundation, we have that Lover's card, and now we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like the majority of you, again, this is like a relationship matter, a family matter, but for that small number of Aries that it's not on the love front, you're not moving house, it's not a family matter, it could be job related with the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Rods here with the Three of Cups. So you could have heard something. You could have received some good news here in the recent past. Maybe you went out, maybe you celebrated this news. There could have been something positive that you heard prior, Aries. For those of you that this is on the love front, you could have reunited with someone here. You could have heard from like an old friend in the recent past. Crowning you, I have the Seven of Pentacles. So we've seen the Seven of Pentacles there underneath the Four of Cups. And so some of you are, again, you're leaving this behind, but you have to first plant those seeds. So we do see you moving forward, starting something new, but you have to plant those seeds. Also, if you've already been invested in something and you've already been working hard, this is you maybe making some changes here at this time, right at the start of the month. Maybe asking yourself, do you want to invest in something anymore, or do you want to make some changes with the Seven of Pentacles energy? Asking yourself maybe quite a few questions here, Aries. Now, maybe some of you are dealing with a Queen of Cups here in the near future, so that could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be hearing from a Queen of Cups. There could be news coming in from a Queen of Cups. Those of you that it is more on the work front, if you have to make an important decision, there could be an offer that's coming to you. If you're making a decision, in particular, you Aries females, you definitely could be following your heart here, listening to your intuition. Now, what's interesting is in the position of your power, we have the Devil, and then now we have the Tower. So some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I have two of my Scorpio cards here in the spread, but this also speaks about great change. And so if you felt stuck or trapped, the universe could be stepping in and shaking things up. Don't think that this is automatically negative. The Devil can be something that no longer is serving you. You feeling stuck or trapped in a situation can be like a job that you've outgrown, a home, a living environment, something that's no longer healthy or good for you. And this can be the universe stepping in, a shakeup occurring, but it's in your best interest. It's always in your best interest. And so there could be enlightenment as well coming in, I feel, at this time for some of you, like an awareness, a realization. Listen to your intuition at this time. Definitely meditate if you like to meditate. In the position of how others are viewing you, I do have this King of Wands here, and now I have the Nine of Cups, which is like a lot of abundance. Things are overflowing. Your cups runneth over. So I think that some of you, Aries, are getting out of something. You felt stuck or trapped within something here, and you have some event that's occurring. Could happen very suddenly for some of you, and it's making you very happy. For some Aries, it's making you very happy because, again, some of you weren't really fulfilled with something here with this Four of Cups, wanting more. So yeah, that's very interesting. Could be something you were wishing for with the Nine of Cups as well. Again, all things in moderation. That's something else I feel here, because we have the Devil. And so the Devil can be in excess of something. And here with the Nine of Cups, you know, all things in moderation here. Some of you could be having a good time here. You could be celebrating, maybe because, you know, you're experiencing this energy. This could be something that you very much were hoping for. So yeah, that's interesting. And then in the hopes and fears, Five of Pentacles, Seven of Rods. Yeah, so some of you were very, very passionate, you know, not backing down, willing to fight for what it is that you want. That could have been a fear, you know, fearing any more struggles, difficulties, fearing having to fight. But I also feel like some of you, it's like you're passionate, you want this great change. You weren't happy with something here. And so, yeah, we see this sudden energy for some of you. We see this great change coming in. Now, maybe you have to kind of replan or re-strategize or plant new seeds for some of you. You will have to kind of take matters into your own hands here, but I feel like some of you are doing that. And you might have a little help from the universe. So energy that you're leaving July with, going into August, we have the Empress, and now we have the Seven of Swords. So that's very interesting. There could be a woman, that's significant here at this time. There could be something going on with a woman for those of you that there's like a three-party situation. I mean, for those of you feeling tempted, you could feel tempted by this beautiful woman. The Empress is a beautiful woman. She can be a mother, but she certainly doesn't have to be. She can just be someone who's self-made or someone who's very, very successful. And so there could be a temptation. This is a sneaky sort of energy, the Seven of Swords. So obviously it's a general reading. Not all of you are going to resonate in that way. Seven of Swords is also kind of like the lone wolf. He's a risk taker. He's someone who, you know, especially those of you that have been waiting on something, you've already planted those seeds and you've been waiting for that growth. You might be deciding to maybe do things your own way. This can be someone who's taking a big risk, a big gamble. He's paving his own way. He's making his own path forward. And so some of you, that's how you'll resonate with this. But what I will do very quickly here, Aries, is we will just clarify this a little more. This is the Gypsy Oracle cards. All right, so let's take a look at the energy that you're leaving July with, Aries. You're going into August with this energy. Seven of Swords for me is also a suspicious energy. So those of you that are involved with a woman, you could just be very suspicious of her and her intentions here at this time. And if it's not like a love partner or significant other, it could be your mother-in-law, something like that. Okay, so I'm going to take all of these. So that's very interesting. Okay, if I can get them. There we go. So journey and love popped right out, Aries, and then we have sorrow. So Four of Cups energy. Some of you, maybe within a relationship, you weren't happy. With sorrow and love, this is like not happy within a relationship. Could also be like a friendship or a family relationship. Something was was bringing you down. Something was getting you down. So we see you on this journey. You are on a journey. So some of you are like planting seeds. Maybe you're going to be taking a big chance, a big gamble here at this time. Those of you that weren't happy with the relationship that you're already in, maybe with your husband, your wife, someone you have a family with, you could be pursuing this Empress. You could be pursuing someone new because you aren't happy within your current relationship. I can look at it like that as well. If that's the situation you're dealing with, Aries, I definitely suggest having a private reading. All right, so let's pull you an overall additional guidance card, Aries, for the month of July. There we go. All right, so focusing on career, what else does Aries need to know? Cards are just coming right out for you, Aries. All right, and now focusing on love life, Aries, for July. All right, now focusing on health and well-being for Aries for the month of July. What else does Aries need to know? Focusing on health and well-being for Aries. Okay, interesting. All right. Okay. So the overall additional guidance card, Aries, that we have for you here is relaxation. Stop your world from spinning by partaking in well-deserved moments of relaxation. So yeah, some of you are maybe working hard to make some changes here. And so don't forget to take some you time, needing to relax, needing to take it easy here in July at some point. If you're feeling overwhelmed, or if you're a mother, if you have a family, needing to definitely maybe go out with friends, maybe needing to take some you time, Aries, needing to relax, needing to unwind. All right, focusing on career. We do have teaching. You inspire young people to learn. Talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Yeah, so some of you, you're worrying a lot. With this combination, you're worrying a lot. I think Spirit definitely wants you to quiet your mind, meditate if you like to meditate, but needing to relax. Maybe you're overthinking things. You can ask Spirit for maybe signs that maybe you're making the right moves. I mean, you can communicate with your angels, your guides. You can ask them for that divine guidance. Some of you, maybe you're going to be working with young children, or maybe you're going to be teaching. That could be something that you're planting seeds, something you're going to be doing, or something you are doing here, Aries, in July. Yeah, if you were wondering if this is right for you, some of you are meant to teach. And then focusing on love life, we have wedding. The situation involves marriage. I definitely am reading for some Aries that you're married, or you've been with someone for a while. You might have a family with them. You could be involved with someone who's married. Not many of you, but some of you that I'm reading for, definitely. And then looking at health and well-being, we do have changed physicians. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. And so the reason I focus on health and well-being is just to give you a little additional guidance in this area of your life. Obviously, I am not a doctor. Excuse me. But if you've if you felt the need to change physicians or at least just get a second opinion, you know, before you change physicians, maybe see someone else and see what they have to say. Reach out, maybe get that second opinion. Let's take a look at what's at the bottom of this deck. Increased energy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with the unlimited energy of divine love and light. So maybe some of you have been trying to solve this problem. How do you increase your energy? Maybe you're feeling drained quite a bit. Maybe your doctor is telling you that, you know, you just need more sleep, that it's nothing. Maybe you need a second opinion. Some of you certainly might need a second opinion. Again, I'm not a doctor. This is just to give you a little guidance in this area of your life. But also with this combination, reach out to your angels, your spirit guides. Ask them for maybe signs as far as what you should do. Ask them for their guidance as far as what you can do to solve this problem. So yeah, very interesting. Maybe some of you, it's you need to quiet your mind. You need to relax. You might be overly worried about something. But yeah, Aries, I definitely see many of you going through some changes. A relationship could be going through some changes. I also see some of you maybe leaving something behind that maybe wasn't good for you. You could be freeing yourself in some way. You weren't happy with something. So I see you being able to make some choices and make some moves here in July. All right, Aries, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading with me, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month.